boys. We've done it 95% of the season, how good we are, and it's time to do it on a Saturday. It's obviously most day for them, they got boys leaving. Obviously, it's boys who are leaving as well. Just got to be known to us, and I know how tight this group is. And not just on this week when it's been a bit more emotional, but just all through the week with the good and the bad. We've always been a tight group. Elephant in the room, not you, Tommy. All we can do is get 5 points. These arrogant f***ers think though, because they've got a fast pitch, that's going to make a difference. We know we can play tempo. We've done it a number of times this season. Lions away, Dragons last week. We know we can play high tempo. And we know we need to roll our sleeves up, be physical. We know we can do that as well. So there's 2 ways we can beat them. So today, let's enjoy it. Let's have great accuracy, and then we can rock up the Saturday.
Yeah, boy.
They did give us a slim chance, especially the league. You know, we were all keeping up with the predictors and the 2% chances, and I think sometimes little things like that drive you. Boys would come in and be like, 2% chance. Yeah, we just beat the Stormers, 5% chance. You know, a lot of things were going against us, and it didn't seem like people were batting for us. So that always gives you a little boost in some way, I think, mentality-wise.
We were all watching the games throughout the day, and we saw they started slowly going our way and going our way, and it turned out everyone went our way, to be fair. So we had up on the board a few times the 2% chance we were given. We like to remind ourselves of that. Nobody backed us, but we had an opportunity to prove everyone wrong that the 2% was there for us to take.
Other results and have gone our way, so it's all in our control today now. It's about bringing that mindset, knowing we can dominate these guys, go over the top of them every play after every play, and come away with 4 tries, a winner's bonus point, and go again next week. We've got to bring that mindset that we're coming up there with a win and a bonus point today.
There'll be nerves. There'll be nerves. It'll be unnatural to be not a little bit nervous, right? That means you're alive, and that means we're ready. Nerves are a good thing. They're a good thing because it means we'll be sharp. A little bit of unknown will drive us to be our very, very best. So let's embrace that. I want us to think about how confident we should be. We're going out here to do something that we've done many, many times before, beat Cardiff with a bonus point. We've done it loads of times. That's all it is. Just so happens we've got good repercussion when we do. So let's just embrace the fact we should take a lot of trust in the 50 weeks of physical preparation, of principal reinforcements, boss roles, kickoffs, all those things that you've hammered and hammered and hammered will make us deliver today. What wins this game is our ability to have the right mindset, as Dally said. The ability to work without the ball. The things that we've put in place from the very start of our journey. Be the very best at the things that take no talent, boys. We'll win. Why? Because we're a better team than them. So let's embrace it. Let's be the team that we want to be, and let's go and get what we deserve. All right? Let's go.
On the way to the game, on away days, there's a mix of boys who are listening to music, some boys will be chatting, some boys will be nervous, some boys are pretty relaxed, and I think everyone for this game was locked in.
Yeah, it was sort of quite a funny warm-up to a game, everything being a bit different to what you're used to. We've been judgment in, but yeah, the boys were there focused, we were all focused, we knew what we had to do, nothing was going to stop us there. And no matter what the distractions were, it didn't matter, we knew that there was a 2% chance of us winning, and that was it.
Big thumbs up to the Stormers and Benetton, which means, thanks to their win, that the Ospreys have something on the line. Cardiff, of course, stand in their way.
fun of the season, right? I want us to enjoy it there. I want us to f***ing enjoy it there, like we have all season, okay? Someone does something good, we f***ing let them know. Someone does something mistake, we get it back for them. Alright? Nothing changes. Squeeze on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, squeeze!
For the Ospreys, they have it all to play for. The home of the Bluebirds, the home of Welsh football. Given the right ingredients, this place knows how to cook up an atmosphere.
Tight something good, but have the opportunity to reach the playoffs, and what a fillip of Welsh rugby that would be.
There's jeopardy, there's rivalry, a little bit of everything. Round 18, the final round of the regular season. But the Ospreys want another taste. They've done it again. Here's Kieran Williams. Ospreys reverting to type, strength, power, time and time again. And this time they get there. And it's the departing Nicky Smith. We knew what they would do. They did it. This young man has impressed this season. Good. So, 7-0. Who's Cabango? Backs himself, Cabango against Giles. Who gets there? Cabango says he got there.
Cardiff game, we hit them early with a nice try, but for Cardiff they come back at us and scored straight away, but towards the end of the first half the game got pretty loose, and with the nature of the game, which we needed 4 tries, bonus point win to go out and secure a playoff spot. I think it suited us a bit as well. People would say it suits Cardiff, but I think on that day it suited us.
Magic of Justin Tipuric, and the Ospreys have an opportunity. Tipuric again, what hands by Justin Tipuric to Morgan Morris. Morgan, Thornton with it. Morgan rolling out the tackles, crushing James Botham out the way. What's happened to this game? It's come alive all of a sudden. Watkins, Giles gets it away. Dan Edwards, Justin Tipuric. What entertainment at the Cardiff City Stadium. Here's Evan Lloyd, the hooker. Evan Lloyd back inside to Ben Thomas. To Mason Grady. So, at half-time, it's all square. Try a piece for the Cardiff wingers. 2 forward tries for the Ospreys. Ospreys halfway there in terms of scoring tries, but they need the victory. Cardiff 12, Ospreys 12.
Even if it gets to the far side, just drop off a little bit.
It feels like a right match and losing the second. You haven't got that extra second to get set.
Drill's been spot on, boys. Everything. Let's just try and clears up a bit.
It's always a bit of a NG sapper when they score right before a break, and it's always tough for them to go into half time because you're always thinking the negatives of the last 5 seconds of the half rather than the other 39 minutes. So we needed the 4 tries, but we needed the win as well. So I think we gathered at half time in the media room or classroom wherever we were in and had a look at each other and said this is what we're going to do for the next half.
It's more in this, right? We're going to get harder off that line. We're going to turn them back in. They're going to start missing rucks and we're going to start turning them off.
The guys are making plays, so keep the trim off here. So then we can read numbers, I think obviously the comms.
There's no silver bullet, is it? The communication between you, connecting you, will give you the confidence to go. It will, trust me. Because at the moment they're like, oh yeah, good, that's the picture I want. They're not seeing any pressure on the ball, they're not seeing anything out the corner of their eye. Not reckless line speed, but they got to feel like if I chuck this ball, someone's getting ended.
All any team plays, right? Fucking really conscious of our drives. I think we're in the Lauren, so our opportunities to get to that team. So look at the great options, Keith.
Boys, we got to red. We are finishing that side. They can't stay there. They don't want to contest the scrum time. They don't want to contest. This half, get excited.
The coaches are giving you what detail you require. Now you've got to do it. You've got to find it. You have got to find it. No excuses. No tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. It's now. It's now. Okay? You have got to, at that moment you think, I could, you f***ing find it. And the orange boys in the orange bibs are going to come and f***ing do the same. Boys, it's f***ing right there. We're right on track. But we need to f***ing wrestle the territory in our f***ing favour by doing what we talked about in our half.
Get off that leg, don't f***ing soft legs. Let's be f***ing aggressive. Find that extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% in that. Just more than this is 40. Do a little tweaks and no way to f***ing this game. No f***ing way, right? Here we go. Big f***ing 40. Let's enjoy. Squeeze on 3. 1, 2, 3,
Ospreys, of course, as noted, need a maximum to secure a top 8 position. On the short side, Keelan Giants, over Morgan Williams. Morgan Williams, fast winner, good tackle, James Bolter. Dewi Lake brushes one defender, penalties piling up for Cardiff. Nicky Smith again. He's there. Nicky Smith, double try scorer.
We put on the board at the very start of the year was knockout stages, and we knew 4 tries and bonus point win is all we needed, so we were really attacking them. Like the 4th try came from a scrum, that's led to us being through with a bonus point, so that was massive for us, the sort of risks we took, but we wanted to correct the wrong of not making it with the Gloucester game and pushing on to the next stage of the league.
Under pressure, Morris, Dan Edwards, Luke Morgan, bonus point, Ospreys. They are almost there. Playoffs, here they come. I think this will be it. And they're under pressure here. Oh, brilliant by Ben Thomas. Haver Webb. And the Ospreys are nowhere near getting over the line.
Yeah, there's a lot of edge. A lot of edge in there. You know, emotions are quite high. Yeah.
Red Cardiff around a bit. Long old season for Welsh Rugby. The Ospreys have been the one shining light. They love the driving ball. That decision, penalty try. The Ospreys will make it into the playoffs.
BKT-URC player of the match is Nicky Smith. I think he deserves it. 4 tries scored by the Ospreys. He scored 2 of them.
Lilo gives chase. Lilo. Oh, how close was he? Ospreys are through. They will make it into the playoffs. Some achievement. Looking at 2 bonus points here now. Ben Thomas. Mason Grady. Grady's there. Bonus point for Cardiff. Ben Thomas is impressed. But it's the Ospreys who win. It's been a wretched season for Welsh Rugby, but the Ospreys are brawlers and they've scrapped their way to the playoffs. Huge credit to Toby Booth's men. It's been some achievements. The victory to the Ospreys. Farewell to some of the great names of Welsh Rugby. But the Ospreys, they've won by 33 points to 29.
After it was all done, I spoke to a couple of boys who said that was the maddest build-up to the game I've ever experienced. A lot of boys said that obviously the whistle went to the Lions game and that result came in, and we just knew that like it's in our hands now. Like I guess if it was in our hands, it would have been down there. It would have been going to that Cardiff game. No, our objective of a playoff is over. So I think once that final whistle went to the Lions game and we looked at the results and it came in, that you could see like again nerves. I say a lot of it. Credit to the boys for what is a Welsh start, because they usually are scrappy games. Emotion does get attached to it a lot, so to have a Welsh start behind something to play for as well did add that extra spice to it. But credit to the boys, they were unbelievable that day and it was a well-deserved result.
Scary boss.
You look back how long that pre-season feels, okay, and this was our goal, alright, but it doesn't mean we f***ing stop there. Everyone writes us off now, and then that's when we're at our most dangerous, okay? We're f***ing not stopping now. We start doing Limerick for Nicky next week and we're going
Double club! Double club! Belly rub, finish a double club. 1, 2!
Last year's first one I mentioned is Dan Eds, so you know I like to come off with his blisters again. But Price, ball in play time over 110 metres ball in play time and 110 metres per minute ball in play. Highest backs, high speed efforts as well, buddy. So outstanding, boys, to see. You know, we don't jab a little bit, say we're coming off blisters and cramp. Right, building capacity, good work down, on a point. First and second half, over 95% max velocity. Groups is outstanding. Second game back, 80 minutes, highest 4 meters per minute ball in play time, highest repeat high intensity efforts, and second high speed efforts for forwards. Outstanding, Jack and Ross.
When big games come around and when things are really needed to be done, your leading players always stand up. Our KOC winner this week did that from what they did without the ball, to the referee, to where they are, to that fine. Nicky, you'll deal with that, right? And they deliver a little bit more positively than that. But the person who delivered this from start to finish all week and in the game was Justin Tippett.
To end the season on a Welsh derby and the way we done it as well was pretty special. Boys had worked hard all season. Consistently a number of players had put their hands up and performed again on the weekend. Bit of a special, emotional day for me as well, as in playing with my buddy Nicky Smith it was meant to be the last time, and a lot of the boys got up for that for him.
Overriding, massive well done, paid the price, got what we deserved. 2% became 5%, became whatever, it doesn't matter, we're in it. You saw the repeated efforts that you're going to need to get the ball back to stop them doing what they want to do and get what we want. We are, in fact, 62% red zone conversion, we've just got to get there. So if we get there enough, we'll win. We've been there before, we're toe to toe with them, so we should be believing in our ability. And if people underestimate us like they've done before, they'll pay a big price. So let's get fucking excited.
The mindset of us is we're going to be aggressive in attack, obviously aggressive in defence as well. Last time we played them, we said we were going to go at them, and we did. But they will offer us some space in the backfield for us to go and take as well. We're finding grass and creating opportunities to get after the red zone as well.
We are there, boys. Lifting up there. We're looking at like pause. 1v1s now. Dewi's going to get a 1v1 trying to get in. If he carries, we leech him, we're on to him, we're going. If he tips early, we leech him, we get him through 1v1. Get in there, Dan, boy.
So rugby's fast on the field, but they're also just as fast off the field in terms of organisation and preparing, not just travel, but hotels and food and menus and so on. And straight away after the final whistle, Di Davis, the team manager, we have a really close relationship, and we have to ensure that everything is organised. He's straight on the phone organising travel, because we had a short turnaround into Munster, so we had to get into our training week, and we had to get out to Ireland to obviously go into the playoff game.
There'll be tests for us tonight, okay? But no tests we can't handle in this regard, okay? So let's keep the aggressive mindset to the occasion as well as what we're going to do, because that's what's going to get it done away from home.
As we know, we spoke about from the start of the season to now, just things never go our way type thing, but this mindset, this group, and how tight we all are and how much we fight for each other is probably our weapon. And just want to probably bring back, this is our second quarter final of the season. Just want to raise that feeling that we had after the Gloucester game. It wasn't because we lost, it was because we didn't fucking throw any punches. And the feeling in the change room wasn't pointing a finger and blaming each other. It was like individually we felt like we did probably put our best foot forward. And just all I want to see after in the change rooms when we're sitting there together is how we fucking throw punch and punch after punch, and we haven't held back, and we're fucking going at it, and we're sitting around each other and we fucking be proud of that. No matter what the result is, we're going at these tonight.
going into the game, wanting to make sure that we can go one step further and try to get through to another knockout. We were frustrated with the way that we played in Gloucester. We didn't turn up and perform like we had all season. We felt like we went into our shells and not played the way we wanted to play. So the big thing going into the game was we're going to go out there and just throw everything at them, and whatever the result is, and we wanted to make sure we enjoyed it as well.
I was listening to Toby Booth's press conference midweek, and he spoke that they had 3 goals at the start of the season to make the knockout stages of Europe, make the URC playoffs and win the Welsh Shield. They've managed to achieve all 3, but now a stretch target now. Can they go one point further?
Right, that's what fucking that was 50 seconds. Enjoy it. Come on, I have it. Squeeze up, 3, 1, 2, 3, squeeze!
It's a game Munster should win on paper, but this Ospreys team under Toby Booth, they've stayed together like no Welsh team. With all the problems of Welsh rugby, they haven't let it affect their performances, but certainly they have a chance now of pulling off a big scalp away from home.
Calvin Nash to take. He was brilliant last week against Ulster, tested a good few times. And Edwards is a young talent, huge amount thought of him, keeping play. Here's a man, better pass as well. Trying to stretch out Gavin Coombs and Zebo outside him. Zebo trying to find the gap, he does find the gap. Can he get through? Oh yes he can! Simon Zebo in his final season at Thomond Park gets the first try.
That's why we play rugby, is to play in these big games, and they had a good crowd up there, so just trying to soak in all the energy from the crowd, and knew we had to throw the kitchen sink at them, and it was do or die really.
Chip through, that's beautiful, and the pass back inside even better as well to Morris, and this is much better. There is Keenan Giles looking to make amends straight away for his missed tackle. That's why he's in the Wales squad, that's why Warren Gatlin rates him.
And that's a brilliant play on penalty advantage from Ospreys.
Back himself here, straight into the tackle of Kieran Williams. See how they cope here. Munster going to back them all to keep going here. Going to have to break it something. Scannell! Was the ball grounded? Yes it was. For the Ospreys again to try and get something going. Kieran Williams on the right hand side. Munster now fanning across. Jack Morgan, better for the Ospreys. Watkin. Again. Jack Morgan this time, almost at the line. Before halfway. Owen Williams. Trying to attack us. Kick, heavy on the way, might get there. Brilliant piece of skill, can he get there again? Oh, just short. There we go, the half-time whistle, so a bit of a messy, scrappy end to the first 40 minutes in Limerick here. Munster ahead on the scoreboard, half-time in Thomond Park. Munster 17, Ospreys 7.
Of course, we've got another gear to go. I think what matters now is the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, exactly the same. Not getting caught on the hop like we did last time and fighting the way back in. So fucking razor sharp focus for the first 5 minutes. Don't feel like we're going aggressive from the get-go. This group will never be the same again. He said it, we've all felt it. Boys, let's fucking swing for the fence. Let's fucking go for it. Here we fucking go, let's squeeze up. 1, 2, 3, swing!
Interesting 40 minutes ahead for a place in the semi-final of the URC. Ospreys playing catch-up, down by 10. Munster pretty comfortable.
It was that first half against Munster. I think we made a couple of mistakes in that first half where they were clinical and they took the chances and scored against us. Obviously that was a bit gutting, and we had a couple of opportunities that we probably left out there. We got down into their half and their 22 and we just couldn't capitalise over it or take the points. So we got down into the right areas with the territory, but just couldn't capitalise or be clinical.
Ratty again. Jack Morgan to Dowie Lake. Spot in that Munster defence. Now Zebo. Black jerseys in front of him. Doesn't want to get caught here. He's been held up temporarily. Back from KC. Switch inside Nash. By the way, come in place of.
Paid them too much respect, and we didn't challenge that fringe line enough of what can we get away with here, what can we do to stop them, to slow them down, and then they get the game that they want. They're playing on top of us and it's tough to stop. But I think we've been really good at making teams earn respect from us this year in terms of not being soft. Teams will have to work hard to break us down, teams will have to work really hard to score points. We're just like, well, let's just go out there and do what we do. That's served us well.
Same routine. Jack Crowley says enough is enough. And Munster are through to the semi-finals of the URC. The defending champions overcome Ospreys. They put up a fight. They made life difficult at times, but ultimately Munster were just too strong.
I think what frustrated me, that boy saying sorry, and that frustrated me that day because it was a team effort and it was no lack of effort or substance for the boys. It was just we played against a good Munster team, and yeah, I've been happier sitting if we won stuff, but we made an objective to say that we wanted to get a knock on rugby, and that's what we did. And like I said, I love playing for this team, and I love watching these boys go and push that step further to win silverware. I have no doubt that ruining this, pal. It's just the day-to-day stuff. You can walk in if there's a bad result the weekend or we're not going well, and I still get grabbed from my love handles by everyone, and I'm gonna miss that mostly. Just the day-to-day stuff for the boys, and just a good crack we have. And a lot of boys spoke really nice about me, and I really didn't expect that, and that meant a lot. And obviously, a lot of people don't see that side of it, but I think words from boys like that mean a lot to me, and it did. Like I said, ending-wise, it could really ask for a better one. Go smelly lady, Ospreys. Ready? Good fight. And stuff nice. Albie! That's smelly.
Through the disappointment that we're all feeling now, boys, we fired a shot. We give it a good lick. They just had a little bit too much for us, right? Okay, key moments of the game. That's the arena we're now in. That's the arena we're now in and we're trying to get to. And the disappointment will be the fuel that we need to go again, whenever that is. Thank you to everybody involved, people that aren't here. Okay, it's been a hell of a ride this year, right? No one gave us a fucking rat's ass. We made 2 fucking knockout games. We traded on the emotion of the group not being the same, and it won't be. But unfortunately, time will take us onto new places and new things. But boys, we've been so fucking tight and so together, and everything that we've done. So I'm not going to ramble on more. Just give you my thanks, Nicky. All the best, Mel, son. Thank you. 2 things for you.
Boys, just for me, I guess, I've been probably 6 years as captain of this club, and I feel an absolute privilege being captain, but this year has been the best for me. Just the group of players, the group of staff, it's been special. We've had some ups and downs over the last few years. It's been an absolute roller coaster, but I feel like this team is getting back to where we should be. This is a special club that should be playing in playoffs every year, quarterfinals every year. And the group of quality in this change room, back home, the boys we're missing. This club is going places, right? It's going places. And it's not just the quality on the pitch, it's the quality of people that we have in this room. I can't wait next year, wherever the captain is, to follow them into battle, because this is one special place. And I just want this man to finish with a few words. I don't give a what he does, even if he cries or whatever it is. But he is a special bloke, right boys, and this is what we produce in Ospreys, and we should be absolute legend.
just thank you really. I just echo what Tip says. Been here for the best part of 10 years, and this year has been my favourite year by a country mile. And not so much on the field, like result to results, but just off the field to me, like the crack, coming in every day, like, you know, this is a job for us, and it just doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's just been an absolute pleasure. You know, I love you all, and I'm really looking forward to see, you know, the next couple of years. I was regular for us now, playoffs, not going to Europe. I know I'm going to be having a beer in the house and really enjoying to you boys and crack on, climb the table. So just for me, boys, just thank you very much for making these. I know a lot of boys played for years, first year, 10 years, whatever it is. Just thank you for making, well, every day for me, make it feel special for me, and here's another 2-day bender.
So we spend a lot of time defining culture and trying to plot a way through it and understand what makes up successful teams. This was one of those moments where, you know, when we look at the things that we wanted to achieve, we wanted to get some respect. There were 1,000 reasons why we couldn't find a way. This journey has been an incredible journey of people as much as a rugby team. When I came here to develop our own players, the style of rugby and the manner we went about it to people to earn respect and be respectful of us, reflect on the work ethic of the region and what this area stands for. I think we've done that. And that for me, in conjunction with getting a group of players to a better place as people, we should be proud of that.
What's next for the Ospreys?
This club's probably going back in the right direction where it should be, and yeah, we got to push on, and we're not going to try and say that it's a one-off year. We want to go another step this year, so that's the big thing from this group, is that we want to keep getting better and better.
We want to be a top eight team again, you know, get into that playoffs and having that opportunity to play there. Our level was great, so this is something that we probably want to get to again. Take it game on game and just try and improve and keep on getting better and get the results.
It's not to be considered a top 8 team. We want to be a top 8 team. That's where we have to live, because that's where this team should be. That's with the heritage this club has got, and the players this club has got, and the coaches this club has got. That's where we should be. The underdog tag is something you ride with, isn't it? I'm sure next year we probably won't get pegged as underdogs as much off the back of this year. But you never know. So we're always happy to ride with it, and you know, when it gets to the time that we're favourites, we'll be happy to ride with that as well.
The next batch of players are coming through now, and we've got to move on quick. We've got a short pre-season, ready for next season, so all of us is to be an established top 8 team, fighting for European knockouts every year, pushing on to as high a level as we can as a team.
It's really about building on what we done last year. As an objective is to make that top 8 again, and to get to the knockouts of Europe again. We done well last year, but we want to build on that and progress even further.
From a playing perspective, I think staying where we are, you know, top 8, and trying to strive for knockout rugby again, and even push on. And from a club collective, I think really growing our fan base and getting it back to how the Ospreys used to be, when the boys tell stories and stuff like that.
Next season, we're obviously going to set the goal of top 8 and European knockouts again. I know we hit them targets this year, but next year we can take it a little bit further as well and hopefully win some silverware.
The relentlessness of professional sport and the ambition of wanting to get better, both as players, people, organisations, and you know, the natural progression is, okay, yeah, so let's define what is next. We set our standards looking up, not looking down. And yeah, finding a way is more difficult here now because everyone knows where you sit. Potentially different expectations, certainly externally. It's dealing with the next level of pressure and uncertainty, but in reality is, can we be that top 8 team all over again?
Tidy. Legend up. Smashed it, mate.
Justin Tipperick, flanker, veteran. What was it? Communication. Ah, right. Yeah.
Episode 1, Munster. Scene, changing rooms, warm up, Morgan Moore.
Dan Eds.
was getting part of us, kid, yeah.